All right, good afternoon, evening, whichever may apply. We're going to do our second part of our UK Route Tuesday. We're going to be taking a trip on the Class 101. We're going to do the service starting at 7:38 or 1938, going from Bishop Auckland to Saltburn, which basically we're going to start at Darlington and go to Saltburn. Evening service. So we will get in here, get the cab set up, get the passengers on board as needed, and we will be on our way. And we will kind of look at where we're going to be stopping at along the way until we get to our final destination there at Saltburn. And then once that's done, that will conclude our stream for today. Sorry about earlier today. Don't know what happened. We did get some huge updates earlier today for the game. About 4 of the routes got some updates, and the game overall got some updates. So hopefully that helps us out in the long run. I think some of that also, some things probably were done in preparation for Thursday's release of Southeastern High Speed. Europe, of course, actually, Australia probably get it first, but and then the UK, and then once we swing back around and so it sounds like everything's already on, but we're gonna make sure all of our switches are on. We're going to go to Saltburn. Yep, there it is. Alright, we got that on. Reverser, we're going to put that into forward. We're going to get that. Get that into first gear. Oh, you know what? We got to do. Oh, we got to go this to engine, I believe. Turn that off and get this out of. We have to go to neutral. There we go. The board is not lighting up like it should. Let's go to neutral. Forward. It's been a while since I set this up. Oh, you know what? I think we have to go to 1. Boy, it's been quite a while. We'll go ahead and get those doors locked. Oh, is there a... Okay, let's take this. You know why? That's released. Alright, we got it. Because those. because normally these are all lit up. I'm not getting any kind of... I cannot get the selector to go forward. Missing something here. What am I missing? What am I missing here? It sounds like the engine's already on. That's the weird thing, but I cannot get a... Oops. Don't need those unlocked. Yeah, because normally when you start it up, this all should light up. I think the left engine and the right engine. Alright, well, let's see if we can... Nope, it is not engaging in the gear. So the engines are... They sound like they're on. Alright, let's just restart this. We'll get the doors open and then we'll... Before we touch anything, we'll... Man, Tuesday is not my day. Alright. I may have to look up real quick on how to start it. Tuesday does not seem to be my day. So we did get some updates, and they did do an article about the upcoming Southeastern High Speed. They gave some more screenshots and all that. So looks good. Seems like they have fixed a lot of things. Not everything will be fixed. There's still some issues that will have to be addressed eventually. Control circuit key. Okay, so we got to find, there's a key. That's probably what it was. I didn't have the key turned on. Aha, there it is. Okay. That's what we were looking for. So, yeah, the engine is already started. That's what we were looking for. Okay. Get this all set up. There we go. All right. And double check. Don't think this has an AWS on here, even though it has the... I don't think it has the... Nope, that's definitely not it. Well, you know what? We won't worry about it. We'll keep that side on. We'll just turn off this side. So we do have a light in the cab. We don't... Well, no, you can't put the... door closed. All right. Oop. Is it below? Seems to be something back there, but I don't know what it is. It does look like... you know what? Oh well. Alright. Get the brake released. Away we go. The tricky part with this one is that darn that nice clear night here. Got lights on for our passengers. Well, at least for the front ones. I'm sure why we don't have any idea on the back too. Interesting. We got two control ends. We got this one and the one in the front. We got a little, just 3 cars, so it shouldn't be too terribly bad. Thank you to my one viewer for coming in. We have time, we'll run back and make sure that the other passengers have their lights on in the passenger area there. Yeah, I don't know what happened earlier today that my stream just suddenly quit. I don't know if it was a problem with Twitch or a problem with the game itself, or who knows. I think it was on Twitch's end possibly, but couldn't say for sure. But yeah, that was quite an embarrassing stream. So this is kind of like the brake system on Peninsula Corridor with this lap system. This is like this is a very tricky thing to operate. Knowing when you have to change the gears. Not too bad. Still by the thing there. All right, let's go take a look and see if we can get these lights on for everybody else. They seem like they're on, but maybe not. Not sure why it's not, if there would have been a, switch thing or something somewhere. So you have to come off the throttle in order to switch gear. You cannot switch gear with the throttle engaged. We're going to the airport next. The fourth gear is your cruising gear. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice. The first time I did it, I think I got frustrated and swore I would not run this locomotive for quite some time. But you know, if you stick with it, just like anything in this game, you practice it at it enough, you'll eventually improve. Just takes time. I think that's half the fun of this game, is just, you know, doing the things that we're not completely comfortable with. I'm bound and determined to find the ASW. So we do have the button for it, so I gotta think there's a switch for it somewhere. Close too. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's hard to tell. I'm probably going to stop short, actually. I mean, we'll still be on the platform there. I'm determined to find that. So this looks like a. Oh, looks like another mail area or something. Gotta go back to first gear. I haven't been doing too bad with this one, I guess. Got some more classroom information earlier today, or class information, not classroom, but class information for my macroeconomics class. Got the syllabus and all that. It's going to be, ooh boy, it seems like it's going to be a doozy of a class, won't lie. It is not going to be easy. Hopefully it'll be interesting. Already got information, kind of already knew what to expect for the German class. Going to talk to the teacher, drop into a open Zoom for a little bit on Friday to catch up with her. I don't know about my heard about my science fiction, or which is an English class, or my literature afterlives class. We're going to be discussing Dante to the Good Place. So looking forward to that one as well. I think it's going to be a lot of writing intensive. I kind of looked over my early modern England history class, at least 3 essays. So yeah. And for my German class, this time around, instead of we're not doing a movie, we have to read a book by a German author. We can read it in English, but we have to present the book in class to our fellow students, but we have to talk about it in German. We have to do a presentation and everything. So I gotta find a German author and pick a book. It's probably, try to get something that's going to be at least interesting. And let's get some of this too. So yeah, that's going to be we have to do like a PowerPoint presentation. We have to write a little 200-word discussion about the book. Try to find something because my studies are going to be in European history. I want to find something, German author, maybe something about German history, although German history, of course, is not always, it's not a very popular subject. Because of World War II and everything, so this one I might go past. Well, as long as most of it's on by the platform, I think we'll be okay. Yep. Not even going to try to back up. It's okay. These lights are not on. It's kind of bugging me. I don't know. I know I shouldn't let it worry me, but we're late arriving too. Is it in here in the cap somewhere? Oh, I can't really. Oh well. See, this one's got that same issue with the lights going through the thing, the top of the. Yeah, I bet you if I look down here, it's probably gonna. Nope. Doesn't have the same problem there, but alright, let's get going here. Oops. Look at that, I'm so wrapped up about those lights for trying to figure that problem out. Forgot to we don't even have very far to go to get to Eagles Cliff. It's not too bad for, you know, I thought it would be a lot darker, but not too bad. Better stop this time. Alright, reset that to 1. Let's do it. There are switches here. I thought maybe okay, I guess I could. Aha, there it is. I knew I'd find it. Well, at least one of a couple things is problem solved. We won't worry about the other. We're heading to Thornaby next. Thornaby? Yep, Thornaby. So these have these old slammer doors, as they call them. Bam! After Thornaby, we'll be at Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, not Middlesbrough. Not doing too terribly bad for not having run this whole thing for quite some time. What I really need to do is to, before running a service, you know, for a stream, I should probably reacquaint myself with the setup stuff, because otherwise I'm going to end up with some embarrassing situations like what happened a little while ago. Slow down for that switch going across there. there. We'll be running a little bit late here, but that's okay. Enjoy the route for what it is. Yeah, this looks like a light switch there. All right. Almost did it again. After Middlesbrough. South Bank will be after that. We got this whole yard over here. Class 37 back there. Yeah, I got that whole yard over there. I mean, it's a pretty huge area there. I don't think that the round table is working. At least I don't think I've ever seen it work. Or that we would have to use it. So, if you go up here, yeah, there's where do the ore and a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff to do on this route. You got passenger, you got freight, you got switching as well, I believe. Bridge here. Oh, look at that. The bridge is up. That is really cool. You hear the signal, like maybe they're getting ready to lower it. That is really cool. So you got a bit of industrial area, a bit of countryside. See if we can get a shot now. Hey, we finally got our picture. Take one more, just for good measure. There we go. Fine. Nice evening shot with the 101. Distance. This area, I think, based on what I've seen running this route for a bit of time now, I think it's mostly a steel town. That's what it kind of feels like. We do run steel. It's one of the services you can do is run steel, or to another location. See, that one doesn't have its passenger lights on either. I don't feel so bad now. I still don't know how I did that with these lights, but maybe there's just a glitch or something. I don't know. We got the classic dark blue gray blazer and pants, and the light blue collared shirt there. Maybe it's a short sleeve. Yeah, I don't see the sleeve. But anyway, that's our uniform here for the our operator. Probably wouldn't be a hard thing to put together for a Halloween costume. You know, maybe you find a British Railway pin to put on your lapel or something. Let's do it again. Alright, let's go. South Bank is next. Hopefully we got through all of our snow today. I think we ended up with almost a foot, maybe just over a foot. So roads are all still clear. It came and plowed up the back of the my apartment complex there. So yeah, not too bad. It's not like we're 5 or 10, 15, whatever feet under. We're still able to get around, so it's not the end of the world. It came and cleared off the sidewalks out in front as well. I understand New York City's probably gotten it far worse than we did. I feel bad for them. So after South Bank, we're going to go to Red Car Central, so South Bank is right there. So Red Car Central is, I think, this one right here. So it shouldn't be a very far trip from South Bank to Red Car Central. That might be Red Car South, actually, there. Red Car Central might be there, maybe? Stop there. There's another stop there. And I think there's one more stop, and then we go into Saltburn there. All right. Doing pretty darn good, despite our little hiccup at first. Not forgetting where the circuit key is. Man, I tell you, it's really, yeah. I gotta plan out my streams a little bit better. I think kind of get in and reacquaint myself with some of these cabs and. Set this to 1 now, so I don't forget. Braking. A lot longer. too hard there. But yeah, you got this. Yeah, here's this like steel, coal, very heavy industry kind of area. I think we're not far from a port as well. Really solid working class kind of area here. Or as some people might say, salt of the earth kind of people. What's wrong with that? Some of the people who rode on these Class 101s and some of the other passenger services were people who worked at these steel mills. And my dad's side of the family worked in the steel mills there in Alabama, Birmingham Steel. Neat footbridge here. You can walk up part of it when you're doing finding your route collectibles. I've always been fascinated though. Actually, in Birmingham, there is an old steel mill that they've turned into a museum. I visited there years ago, and it's really fascinating. You can see where they poured the hot melted steel when they formed it. Yeah, just really fascinating. Sort of thing to go through. All right, so Red Car Central is all the way up there. I think I got there just after the museum had opened for the day. Kind of had the place to myself for quite a while, and then as time went on, I mean, I wandered around there for hours taking pictures and just admiring all the intricacies of the whole system that they had there, all the pipes and this sort of stuff over here. Really neat to be able to explore that. I think kind of neat that they turned it into a museum, and I think they used to have, I don't know if they have it anymore, but they had metalworking classes somewhere else on the other side of the property that you could sign up for and all that. Really neat experience. And of course, kind of going back to my love of motorsports, they have a museum, Barber Motorsports. Barber is the guy who started the museum. He's got quite a collection. I mean, the vast majority of it is motorcycles, all kinds, like old Indians and just MotoGP bikes, World Superbike motorcycles, regular street stuff, just all kinds of different motorcycles. But he's got quite a good collection of Lotus F1 cars. But he started, I guess, dairy, selling milk and things like that, and then bought the land there and built this museum, and then also a racetrack that goes with it. IndyCar races there. I think they have a historic car weekend or I think it's more so for motorcycles. They have that as well. Yeah, if you ever, you know, not that there's much in Alabama, but if you ever go there, definitely check out the Barber Motorsports Museum. You can do a tour, self-guided. If you're lucky, the lower level workshop, because they built this museum. They built this huge elevator that they can move the cars around, or if they take it off or a motorcycle, whatever, they can put it on the elevator, take it down to the shop to work on it. You can look down from the main entrance there once you pay for your admission. Then you can look down and look at what they're working on down there. But yeah, just a really nice collection. Just a few classic cars, but just a ton of motorcycles. I mean, they're almost everywhere. Just all kinds of stuff, and you'll just be amazed. You walk around long enough, you'll be like, oh my god, this motorcycle. I think there was one from Honda that was my favorite for many years, and it still is. I think it's the VFR 750. They have the classic one from the 80s, the classic design that I remember seeing in the 80s, and it was just phenomenal. They got Ducatis, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Just really, you could just walk around there for hours and just, admire all the different motorcycles, the different cars, all that stuff. So, yeah. So there was the one that I thought we were going to be stopping at. So Red Car Central is right there. And then after that, we stop at Red Car East, which should be the one right after. So that should be the one that I saw maybe there. Or there. Seems to be going a lot better than earlier today. I don't know. Tuesdays this was not. I don't know. It's one of those crazy things. But anyway, I'm glad that things seem to be working pretty well this time around. Look at what I made to. Red, yellow's coming up, and that means there's a red too. Oh boy, I gotta start sitting down. I definitely don't want to run that red and have what happened earlier today. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Coast on into there to Red Car Central. Let's see. Is there another car? There was one ahead of us, I think. Maybe that's why it's having the red was showing. Not that we still got to stop there anyway, so I guess we'll probably get held there for. I mean, we're already running late, so I don't know what the issue is. A little bit of gas on here. So the car in front of us, or the service in front of us, must be running late too. Everybody's late tonight. Ah, what the heck? What the heck said the mouse? not in danger of running the red now. Bit of a neighborhood area here, and looks like some light industry on the other side. Oh yeah, I remember this station. Yeah, I got this neat little... This part's undercover. Now, I don't understand. And maybe they added on to it, but I mean, this isn't covered over here. Not sure what it is. Got this open area here. I don't know if it's windowed or not in real life. You'd think it would be. Otherwise, what's the point of having it covered? Because the rain and everything else would just come right on through. There's one of our collectibles, the map. So here we are, Red Car Central. We got East, Longbeck, Barsk, and then Saltburn. So yeah, right down the road is Red Car East. And then we'll stop at Longbeck, and then our final stop should be Saltburn after Longbeck. Probably get a warning for the yellow coming up there in 2.2 miles. So tomorrow we will be on the Reverse Ignored. Yep. And we will do a service. Close here too. This will be everything will be on the platform there. Tomorrow morning we will be on the DBR 143. We're going to do a service from Hagen to Iserlohn. And in the afternoon we'll be on rapid transit with the DBBR 182. And then that will wrap up Wednesday. So notice when we didn't have the AWS on, yeah, and this was completely dark, once we turned it on, that little alert thing or whatever came on. Alright, Longback is 1.6 miles. Oh, we're going Longback, Marsk, and then Longback, Marsk, Saltburn. Yeah, I think if I had a keyboard connected, I wouldn't have to keep moving the cursor over the gear selector. I would just be able to select it on the keyboard once I let off the accelerator there, the throttle. Nice clear night out. All those stars. Look at that. That's really nice. Let's get one picture. There we go. Three pictures is good. I'm happy with that. More industrial area here. Like what I used to call as a kid a dirt factory. That's what it looked like, they were making dirt. First. I have to admit, I'm looking forward to the new route on, well, it'll be Friday for me, but I'm looking forward to a few people will be streaming it when it comes out in the UK, so I'm going to try to watch that for as long as possible Thursday night. Kind of a little industrial area here, not much a way of place. Well, maybe some places, maybe over there a little bit, some houses or apartments or whatever. It's like a switch out, signal office there. Marsk is next. And we'll roll on into Saltburn, and that will be it. Yeah, I'm guessing there was just a bit of a hiccup earlier today with Twitch. And what I may do for a few minutes, or I'll probably do it on my own after the stream's over, I'm going to try to find that those light switches in the other cabs, just for my own knowledge. I did. All right, just under 2 miles to Saltburn, and then we will be done. Ooh, got a red light up there. All right. We must be waiting for somebody to clear out of Saltburn there so we can go into the station. Let's take a look here. Yep. Oh, okay. So we should be getting ready to go here again shortly. There we go. Get back up through the gears again. Have a red end of Saltburn there, even though there's not anywhere for us to go. I'm just gonna go right into this. Yeah. Farm areas over here. Of course, apartments over here. So we got that laundry out. Oh, yeah, it's going to be cold in the morning. Cold laundry. Ooh. It's like getting out of a cold shower on a winter day. Freight locomotives going, looks like they're going to get those, we need to bring those up for service. Alright, here we are, Saltburn. Trick will be, we want to stop it, if we don't stop quick, there is a, one of those end of line blocking things or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they're supposed to really called, but that thing right there, we could, get a, yeah, could get a, could have derailed the train if we hit that too, going even a little bit fast. We don't want to have that happen. I just saw a passenger walk off the train right here. Okay. Wow. Ah, silver. Well, what do you expect? Passengers must have filed some complaints against me or something. I don't know. But anyway, well, that's it for our stream for today. Our second one, thankfully, it went all the way through. And I will see you tomorrow morning on